Hey, how's it going, YouTube time and Twitch? Today we're going to play some games with Cinderace. So one of the first decks I showcased on my channel with the release of Sword and Shield, and we're coming back to it. Not a whole lot has changed, but it's still a really cool deck, really fun deck, so I thought I would go ahead and show you guys my updated list. Not a whole lot has changed, like I said. Custom catchers are out. We got two Great Catchers as our Gust effects, and we got Chaotic Swells to keep Lysander Labs out of play, because shutting off our Escape Boards is really annoying. I don't have any switches in here still, but if the Absols do show up, we can put an Escape Board on a Raboot, and then he can be our pivot for the rest of the game just fine, and not really that big of a deal should Absols show up. And yeah, the rest of the list is the same. We still got the Giant Bombs in here. Yeah, 3 Recycle, 4 Fire. That's it. Draw support is the same Pokemon. Let's go ahead, let's get into some games. Alright, getting into our first one. I actually still don't know with this deck if I want to go first or second. So thankfully my opponent won the coin flip, and they're choosing for us to go first. I'm fine with that. Alright, that's a mulligan. 3 pair and a high card of Professor Research there, I guess, in that hand. Yep, don't need it. Yeah, they're making us go first. That's fine with me. I don't have to choose. I'll just roll with it like that. We'll see what our opponent's playing here. It's kind of suspicious that they did choose for us to go first. The Jirachi's not bad. Start with Celerush. Quick Ball is very good. Gonna grab that. We'll bench another Jirachi. I will Quick Ball away the Fire. I don't know why I thought about that so long. Gonna go ahead and get ourselves. We want to get the Ditto as soon as possible to get that into the Raboot. And then I could Communication away Cinderace here to get another basic down, I guess. Scorbunny. Yeah, that was good to me. Right down. Communication away the Cinderace. Grab the Scorbunny. Bench that and pass over to our opponent. See what they got going on with their Dedenne start. Obviously not ideal. We'll see what else their deck is playing. I guess if they chose to go second, if I had to guess, I would assume it's a Pikarom. But I guess I don't know for sure. Let's see. I'd have to assume Pikarom. I don't know what else it could possibly be. Could be. I mean, it could always be something else, I guess. But I would just assume it's Pikarom. I guess we'll find out here. There is a Jirachi. There's a switch into the Jirachi. There's a Welder. Maybe it's Welder Mewtwo. There's a Quick Ball. So I guess it's Mewtwo. It's Welder Mewtwo. They chose to go second, though, which is a little off. I feel like you definitely want to go first with Welder Mewtwo. There's a Cramorant. Oh, it is maybe... Alright, I got no idea. Apparently they got the sauce, though. They're going to get to turn 1 KO on my Scorbunny or my Ditto, it looks like. 2 there. They're missing a Switch card and a 3rd Fire. There's a Vulpix. Oh, it's Ability Zard with Cramorant. I think I've got it now. It's Ability Zard with Cramorant, I think. We'll see. They need a Switch card. They need an attachment for the Cramorant still. That's what they're missing right now. They do discard all their energy, which means they kind of have to fully reset. So I'm kind of fine, even if we don't get an attack off on this next turn, which we won't if they KO our Scorbunny, because then we just have a Ditto in play. I wasn't expecting for them to be able to knock out one of our bench Pokemon. But Cramorant is a card, I guess. When you don't know what your opponent's playing, you're going to get Cramoranted, I don't know. Cramoranted. Sure. Here's a Calm. Getting rid of the Ninetales. Probably going to go after a Dedenne here. Dedenne change. Look for that last energy plus a Switch card. Yep. There's the Dedenne, because that is what they're missing right now. They got everything else going on. Oh, a Quick Ball as well. They had the Flint, so they had the energy. Just short on the Switch card. We'll see what they get here off the Quick Ball. I would assume, well, maybe nothing, because they might not want to fill up that last. They would trap themselves as they bench anything else here. So probably fail this Quick Ball. I don't see a reason. Yeah, there's the failed Quick Ball. Leave your bench space open. You never know what you're going to want depending on the situation. There's a switch. All right, they got it. Now, if they're smart here, they're going to snipe. They play Lysander Labs. This is why we play the Swell, for these Lysander Labs to stop stopping people stopping us from using our skateboards. Sheesh. 4 more Fire into the hand of the Flint, which means they actually only have 1 card in hand to work with. So it's a Flint Lysander Labs build. Yeah, they go after the Scorbunny. This means we can't attack next turn. Oh well. It's gonna have to build up again. That's fine. It's not that big of a deal. It was kind of unfortunate, but there's a Recycle Energy. Gonna put that on the Ditto immediately, and then Cynthia here. Find ourselves some Evolution Incense. Ooh, just get the Raboot himself. We did not get another, what's it called though, which we definitely want. There's an Escape Board, there's a Giant Bomb, there's a Cynthia. It just has to be the Cynthia grab here because our hand really does not have anything going on in it. Oranguru down. Let's go ahead and put the Cynthia back on top of the deck, I think. There's a Research, so not a whole lot has changed. Evolve there. And pass over to our opponent, I guess. Yeah, pass to our opponent. See what they got. Jirachi wakes up. That's good. Hopefully they don't have another Welder in hand. Hopefully it's just going to be that Beak. Yes, the Beak catch. All right, that is good for us. 160 actually doesn't even KO a Cinderace. But I guess it is. We do need to knock this thing out. Yeah, we definitely need to knock that out. So Incense first. Going to grab ourselves the Cinderace. We do hit for 190, which is actually just us being us being just short of knocking out a Cramorant. So Cramorant gets a little bit pesky for us as well. Evolve this guy. We could just hard retreat. I think that is probably the move here. And then we could Great Catcher KO to Dene, but I think we need to get through the Cramorant and then look for Great Catcher, Great Catcher. Yeah, we need to deal with this Cramorant. Don't want to use the Ordinary Rod yet. We're getting into a situation where we probably just can't knock this out over 2 turns. We don't play Switch. I can't Stellar Wish because we didn't get an Escape Board / a Stadium. We're going to go with this first, actually. Let's go with the Wisdom first. Put the Research on top. We did get, okay, we got a Scorbunny. That's super big here. Oh, but I got rid of my, but now I'm calming and I got rid of my, what's it called? My Research. I shouldn't have put the Research on top. I should have put something else. Oh, we can get a Mew. Perfect. Mew exists. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Scorbunny comes down. Need to deal with that pesky Cramorant. Put a Mew on your bench. 2 fires. Flare Striker. I should have put a Jirachi back on top of the deck, I guess. I wasn't fully thinking that one through, I guess, there. At all. Was not fully thinking that one through. Now we just don't have a supporter to work with, so we're probably just going to have to, like, retreat to Jirachi. Oh, they have Ninetales, so they can bring out the Mew and knock it out. But then we can actually use Flare Striker again. They can actually bring out our Scorbunny if they want, which, once again, I'm fine with, because we will be able to just attack again on the next turn. Yeah, I should have kept that Research in my hand. That was pretty bad. I kind of forgot that Calm shuffles my deck afterwards. I messed that up. I should have kept the Research. Should have first of all gone Wisdom away a Jirachi, I guess. Yeah, Wisdom away a Jirachi. See what we get. We would have got the Scorbunny, then Calm for that Mew. So we forced a Ninetales play out of our opponent. Unless they want to hit our active for 160, which is fine with me. I would just retreat, Stellar Wish for the turn. I would be okay with that. They're probably going to go knock out our Mew or knock out our Scorbunny, though, with the Ninetales play. They can bring it up and then Spit Shot our active. They already got the Pal Pad going, so they got all their Welders back in their deck. So they're cruising right now. Full cruise control. See what they got. There's the 9 Temptations. What are they going to go after, though? That is the question. Probably it's got to be the Scorbunny, right? Yeah, going after the Scorbunny. It makes sense to me. Obviously makes sense to my opponent. Yeah, get rid of my Scorbunny. That makes sense. All right, goodbye, Scorbunny. We really need a draw supporter. I'm going to send up Jirachi here just in case we top deck really well. There's a quick ball. Not top decking super well. Well, I'm going to start with this. Get rid of that. Get ourselves another Scorbunny. I can't really afford to... Okay, we're going to put the Ordinary Rod back on top of the deck. There's a Research. All right, we're in business. Attach this, bench this, a Research for 7. Still no, what's it called, but that's fine. We're going to go with the 2 Pokemon. We should get back the Scorbunnies because that's what we have the least of in the deck right now. Just hard to treat. No Chaotic Swell. No Chaotic Swell. No Escape Board. That's fine. We're drawing 2 prize cards here. Maybe we'll get some of those cards to work with. We could have put I should have put the Giant Bomb on our Cinderace. That is a mistake. And I'm probably going to get punished for it next turn. Here we go. Cinderace. That's a good one to draw. Recycle Energy, not as good. I guess Cinderace drawing there isn't actually that good because we had the Evolution Incense already, and we had a Rosa to work with. So actually, yeah, it's not even that good to draw those at all. Should have 100% put the Giant Bomb here to protect, basically protect. Okay, They replaced the stadium for us. That's very good. Maybe they have to, maybe they don't, but they did, and that's the important part. That's going to make it way easier for us to get stuff moving and working on our next turn. Thank you, opponent, for that one. That is a big difference maker. There's another Lysander Labs, though, so short-lived victory, but we're going to utilize this potential use of Escape Board while we can. Potential freedom while we can. And get stuff going. We've used 0 Rare Candy. Good, actually, decent chances top deck of Rare Candy. So even if they don't knock us out next turn, which they might not, we'll see what they get here. They get another Jirachi. What do they plan to attack with? Maybe they're just going to attack with Ninetales. They could Welder to Ninetales. I have no idea what they're potentially digging with by getting another Jirachi. Okay, maybe it was a Welder as they grab a Welder off that Jirachi. But they might just not have an attack setup. But we don't really have an answer for our opponent not having an attack setup. Our hand is pretty awkward. So there's Turtonator, though. They can go 3 energy on it and then 9 temptations, I guess. But how many fire do they have in their discard pile? Could actually get into an interesting spot where I just don't attack, and then they run out of energy because they can't put down Victini Prism Star. I think we could definitely get to that point. We actually are maybe at that point. They could start attacking with Ninetales, though, I guess, and that would pressure me to take the knockout. But we could force them to find that even, actually. So here we go. Bring up our Scorbunny, almost for sure. Oh, bring up our Oranguru. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I don't care about that. We're just going to throw a Recycle there and evolve to the Raboot. Not going to even play a Draw Supporter, I don't think. Well, we could get a... what's it called? So actually, we probably will. We're going to go like this, and then Cynthia here. So I guess they didn't have the switch card to work with is what they're missing there. Still no... Oh, what's it called? Escape Board 3 in the deck. Primate Wisdom. Not gonna... No, we can put the research on top this time. This time the research is fine. Great Catcher. A good draw. Not gonna be able to utilize it here and just pass over to our opponent, I guess. They do have the Lysander Labs to work with now. Once again, gonna be super annoying to deal with that. Hopefully they just knock out our active, though. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see what they have here. Jirachi in the active. He's sleeping. Jirachi on the bench. Dedenne. Ninetales to Dedenne. Turtonator. What is going to be the move from our opponent here? Could knock out our active. I don't know if they have enough energy to like really go extend to knock out our Cinderace. They could. But if they bring him to the active, they do have to deal with that Giant Bomb, which would be fine with me. Still, once again, no, we have yet to find an Escape Board. Or a Chaotic Swell. Chaotic Swell would also be super good because it would stop our opponents' Lysander Labs from coming into play. We need to deal with that probably as well at some point. There's an Escape Board. They're attacking this turn. What are they attacking is the question. We're definitely looking to just go chase Dedenne, chase Dedenne. I think we have both Great Catchers in the deck. That's our game plan. We're chasing Dedenne, and then we're chasing Dedenne. And that's it. That's our game plan. Don't need to do anything else. Keep it simple. KO Dedennes. There's a crystal. All right, so that's our 3rd crystal. Now I'm thinking we can get to the point where we might be able to execute that strategy that I was talking about, where we just stop attacking and don't free up a bench spot for Victini Prism. That might just be the way to go. We'll see. Maybe I should have held this. Maybe I should have put this Recycle. No, because if we got an Escape Board here, this would have been very good to get this knockout. And there was a good chance we see an Escape Board. We have 3 left in deck. We're playing a Cynthia. It was definitely fine to play it the way I did. Kind of like rethought it there for a second. Okay, now they're setting up their Ninetales, so I feel like they know it's a possibility here. Is it just going to be the Explosive Jet knockout our active, though? There's a Heat Factor usage. They could still have 2 fire in the hand. Once again, that's definitely where I'm starting to think about. Okay, if they throw out 2 more fire. There's the Lysander Labs again. They don't stop with that. All right. Explosive Jet. Goodbye, Oranguru. Hello, Recycle Energy. Go Jirachi. I kind of regret actually getting this guy out of the deck a little bit, because now I kind of have to wait a turn to do anything, which isn't the worst thing ever. It's just not ideal. Oh, well, what am I going to Great Catcher anyways? We're going to attach this here. Yeah, I guess we're Great Catchering, which means we're actually going to go ahead and just get rid of it and just Sycamore. I just shouldn't have used the incense for the... We have another Scorbunny in deck, I'm pretty sure, so it shouldn't be that big of a... There is, finally, the Chaotic Swell I'm going to quick ball away a energy. See what's left. We have a Scorbunny. We have a Great Catcher. We have a Rare Candy. Okay, 3 escape boards, of course. Go ahead and throw this on there. We're going to retreat and then use the ability. Take this knockout with the Flare Striker on our opponent's Dedenne. Draw 2 prize cards and theoretically just win the game next turn. We got, like I said, got Great Catcher in there. Plenty of escape boards in there. Finally found our Chaotic Swell to keep the Lysander Labs out of play. Another Chaotic Swell just in case they have 2 more Lysander Labs, 1 to bump the stadium and then 1 to put in play. Or I guess if they have Marshadow, Shady Stadium bump Marshadow plus another Lysander Labs, that would do something as well. Cut that out with the Chaotic Swells finally. Yeah, we haven't even Rare Candied out. This is just, yeah, there is there's the Victini that they've been wanting to use. But I think Victini does get knocked out if they knock us out. So they have to go around it. Well, no. Currently hitting, they're currently hitting for 160. So it's perfect math currently if they don't put any more energy in their discard pile. But that doesn't knock us out. That's actually super interesting. So they need 4 energy in hand, which they probably have. So they're going to put 2 here, bring something up, knock that out. That leaves this Recycle Energy in play again, which is super good for us because then we can go attach, recycle, retreat. Rosa for the Great Catcher. Game over. All right, well, they definitely have a switch because there's no way they don't attack this turn. So they have their last switch in their hand. I guess maybe they had to dig for that Welder. How many Welder do they have left? Still 2 Welder left. No big deal then. Here comes the Welder to the Victini. Draw their 3 cards. Like I said, they almost certainly have their last switch. They're not paying attention though. They maybe just messed up because currently they don't win the game. They need to bring something else off the bench. They cannot attack into this and not knock it out, or they cannot attack into it and then knock it out. There's a Fire Crystal, so they're taking energy out of the deck, or the discard. Okay, now they're gonna go with the 9 Temptations on something. I don't know what they're gonna chase. Maybe the Scorbunny. They can't knock out this bunny. Could KO a Mew or Jirachi. That would be fine as well. Probably the going after Scorbunny almost doesn't even make any sense. Is going to be the Scorbunny. I think going after a Jirachi was actually the ideal play there. But yeah, that's it. That's game. Once again, did not remove our Recycle Energy from play, so we can just use the Recycle to retreat. We can Rosa for the Great Catcher, knock out that second Dedenne, and win this game finally. Had a pretty rough go of it, I feel like, overall. Not finding the what's it called, the Chaotic Swells early on at all. I mean, we didn't find any what's it called either, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. Get rid of one of these and this. Bring up the Dedenne, attach to the Jirachi, retreat the Jirachi into the Cinderace. Yes, of course, give me 2 fire energy, and then Flare Striker, knock out the Dedenne, and that's gonna do it for this first game as we get a dub over our opponents. Very interesting Firebox deck. I guess they're really trying to beat the Metal Frying Pans with the Lysander Labs build. Alright, getting into another one. We won the coin flip. We will go first, I think. Once again, I'm like unsure, but being able to get out the evolutions seems kind of good. So we do have 1 Scorbunny. Definitely want another one, or an Oranguru or something like that. Gonna get the Raboot. Gonna Stellarwish next. I'll grab this, I guess, because the other one's not very useful. Oh, we did have Candy Dude, but that doesn't really do anything if we don't have the energy in the discard pile. So we're gonna go ahead and get the Shuckle, get rid of the energy. All right, there we go. Pass over to our opponent. They have the Mencino, so I fear this is probably some kind of control deck, which is not. Oh, there's a Lightning Energy. I have no idea what we're playing against. Is it Pikarom with Cincino line? Let's find out. There goes an Erica. What are they gonna get? It could be that Pikarom with a. There's a more Pico. Oh, more Pico. Okay, it's a more Pico deck. There's a Tail Whap. All right, let's see what we get here. Rosa, can we get an Evolution Incense? Nope, we got the Escape Board though, which is still pretty good. Okay, so we know what we're playing against. Definitely winnable. Definitely gonna be tough. Let's see how it goes. Do this. Get rid of that. Gonna grab a Ditto here. Try and get the Ditto out as soon as possible to get into the Raboot. Bench this guy. Gonna go into another Stellar Wish this turn. Not worth taking any of those. That kind of stinks. Okay, pass over to our opponent. All right, nothing there. We need a Rare Candy to get this Cinderace out and kick in. We're so close to being able to attack. A little bit short. It looks like it's big Morpeko. They're not even. That's not even they're not even trying to use Pico dolls. Oh wait, there's a doll, but they just went right into the big guy. I don't know what's going on here. They're setting up the big guy though. That's what I know for sure. That is a big Morpeko. There's a Make Do. There is a Zacian retreating to the doll. And Intrepid Sword. Alright, alright. Oh, here we are. Let's see where it goes from here. Top deck, another Cinderace. That is not good if we can't evolve these guys. Alright, we're going to lose one Cinderace here. But we're going to start attacking, which is important. Kind of unfortunate to have two Jirachi in play at this point. Because I expected one to get knocked out. I was like, well, one could get knocked out. We should just kind of go with that. This is looking pretty good, though. Unsure if I want to bench the Scorbunny because they're going to start spreading. But they will knock us out, which means I'll have room to put Mew down on the next turn, I guess. So yeah, let's bench it. We need to start finding the Giant Bombs, which are going to be a good deterrent in this matchup for sure. Because I hit for 180, which means we'll be able to hit them back for 100 through the Giant Bomb. We can maybe get Mew involved at some point because we hit for 190. And then the Giant Bomb does 100, so that'd be 290 on the Morpeko VMAX potentially, which means if we do Mew ping for 10, well, there's a Memory Energy. So they're setting up for, they're going a different route all of a sudden. They got the Memory Energy there. Maybe they are setting up for the Electro Wheel. I have no clues still. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. They have the Memory Energy here now, which makes you think that is the route they're going now. But I mean, now this guy hits the field. Our opponent's got a whole bunch of shenanigans. Yeah, Mew's Psy Power might really come in handy here. Intrepid Sword, they're giving us 2 prize cards on the Zacian. Okay, we'll take it. Incense. Get the Raboot. I think I'm just gonna hold the hand because Mew is so important. Well, I want to find the Giant Bombs as well, I guess. Now let's go with the Cynthia. We do want to find Giant Bombs because it looks like they're gearing up to just use it through the big one, but we still want the. All right, that's good. The rest of the hand, not so good. Yes, to fire. Attach. Striker. Gonna get ourselves 2 prize cards, which is pretty cool to me. Get rid of those fires. 80. Rare Candy. Gonna lose that, unfortunately, I think. Another Quick Ball. Ooh, this hand is just good. We could probably work with this hand for a couple turns, actually, and not lose some of these key cards to setting up more Cinderace, finding the Mew, and so on. All right, the Morpeko is set up. There's an E-Power. There's a Marnie. All right, Marnie gonna technically save our hand here, if you want to say that. And I mean, it looks like they're gearing up to do the Electro Wheel. All right, there we go. There's a Giant Bomb for us to use. Yeah, it looks like they're setting up to just do the Electro Wheel. Because they use an E-Power, so they're trying to hit for 180, run back to the bench, run to this doll. There's another doll. Okay, yeah, this is definitely their game plan here. They do have to discard an energy. They haven't set up like the full shenanigans with the Recycle Energy and everything, so yeah, gotta discard that and run to the bench. All right, gonna send up a Jirachi, draw for turn, see what we get. Oranguru, just gonna go second Scorbunny here. We will should have Stellar Wish. Quick Ball out of way. No, just Stellar Wish here. Rosa. Just need to find the Giant Bomb. I think that's like the key here. We're just gonna get that. We're gonna get Giant Bomb, get that last basic fire, and then get another Scorbunny to evolve over here. Yeah, the Giant Bomb is definitely key to like kind of pressuring our opponents. Oh, we had one in hand. Oops. But I mean, can't hurt to have 2. Yes, 2 fire. Swing again. I'm actually interested to see how this one goes. So we've gotten through 2 dolls. We get through. They have the 3rd doll for sure. Do they get access to the 4th doll is a big question. Because that's another attack that kind of just doesn't do anything. But if we can get 3 Giant Bombs in a row, they maybe play custom catchers. They maybe play Fion. They're the customs as I'm talking about it. To get around our Giant Bomb. If I had put a Giant Bomb here, they would have custom something else and we'd lose 2 Giant Bombs. So I guess holding the Giant Bomb I think is still correct here. So we just need to get through the Pokédolls. We do play Great Catchers. Oh, only 150 from our opponent. This is real good for us. That's a turn. That's basically a free doll knockout on our end. When they do knock the guy out, it'll be like okay for them though. So I'm gonna go. How much candy do we have? We have 3. Giant bomb, attach. We just retreat. Yes, 2 more fires. Gun, giant bomb. Gonna put in work here. Get this knockout. If they want to hit us for the knockout, they have to take this 100 damage from the giant bomb. They set up to 150 here. I'm sure they would have knocked it out if they had an E-power. I'm sure they were just kind of short in E-power there. Finally made it through 3 of the dolls. A 4th Lily's Pokédoll does exist. Oh, they can now do their big attack. Okay, they can now max discharge, and they'll be able to knock out this Cinderace. They will take the giant bomb damage though. So I guess that's all of our Cinderace gone though. I should have probably used the Ordinary Rod for some more Cinderace. Now we have to find that, which could definitely be a little tricky. We can shuffle the deck though, use a Stellar Wish, or yeah, shuffle the deck, use a Stellar Wish, shuffle the deck. We'll figure it out. Max discharge. They will take the big hit here. We do very much want to get the hit on this guy. There's a lot of rare candies left, so it's not that unlikely that we don't get the hit here. So send up this. We want the Mew on our bench to protect our bench from any more spread shenanigans. Quick ball away an incense. Grab the Mew. Quick ball away a recycle. Grab a Scorbunny. We have 1 incense, 1 calm left. Only 2 Pokemon in the deck, but I think I want to still research before I Stellar Wish here. We did find the Ordinary Rod. We did find a Quick Ball. We did find... Alright, we found everything here. So we can go Stellar Wish first. The Rare Candy. Oops, we were short the Rare Candy there. Good thing I got that as well. Do this. Shuffle 2 Pokemon. Do I want the energy as well? No, just the 2 Pokemon. We just need Scorbunnies at this point. So then we Quick Ball away. Let's get rid of the Escape Board here. Keep the fire around. That feels a little bit better. Just get any of the basic Pokemon. Calm it away. Grab ourselves the Cinderace. Rare Candy out the Cinderace. Retreat. Ability. Attack. We don't quite knock it out. If they have any healing, we're definitely going to be in trouble. So we're hoping they don't have any healing. And then here we go. Flare Striker. 190. They have 1 HP left, but we're going to be able to use Mew with the Psi Power on the next turn to knock out this. Put 10 damage here to set this guy up to be knocked out by a 190 hit. And then 10 damage somewhere else. I don't know where else. We'll figure that out. Got the Mew on our bench to protect our bench. Oh, there's another Pokédoll. Oh, no. Alright, there's that Lysander Labs. That's why we play the Chaotic Swells, to protect our bench, or to protect the stadium slot from Lysander Labs, so our escape boards stay active. Very important. So yeah, we need to knock out, we need to Rare Candy out this last Cinderace, which we can do with the Rosa. There's the wheel. This is getting a close one. An intense matchup between Cincino, Morpeko VMAX, and Cinderace. Who would have thought these 2 decks would be facing off ever in the existence of Pokemon? I didn't. I'm surprised. Here we go. Send up this guy. Draw Stellar Wish, Giant Bomb. I'll take the Evolutionary Incense against Incense. This is our last Scorbunny, I believe. Yeah. Will not be another Scorbunny after the Scorbunny. Rosa, get the Rare Candy. Yeah, this is our last Scorbunny. Alright, Psi Power, 1 here, I guess. It feels right to put the last one on the Pokédoll, to go through this Pokédoll a little bit faster, potentially with the Psi Power. Alright, there's our Chaotic Swell going down to 1 prospect. We have the Great Catcher. I don't think the Great Catcher will come into play at all, because our opponent seems to have no GX Pokemon in their deck at all. They got a bunch of V Pokemon. Coco V. We got the Morpeko VMAX. We got the Zacian V. No GX though, all V, no G. There's a double custom on my Cinderace, but they need some deck to work with here. This might be it for us. There's a reset stamp. They're still decking out at this point though. The Lily's Pokédoll going back into the deck. Oh no, the Pokédoll, we can't mess with that. And an Ordinary Rod. It looks like we're gonna lose this one. We're 1 Cinderace short. If we had 1 more Cinderace in play, it looks like it would have been a dub for us. Yeah, but we're going to end up one Cinderace short. That is super unfortunate. Yeah, the double Jirachi in play coming back to hurt us a little bit. I got to be careful with that more. That way, I didn't have bench for the Mew early on. And yeah, I think we're going to lose. 5 cards left in their deck. They can attack us again. Also, during this your next turn, this Pokemon can't attack. Maybe we don't lose next turn, but I don't think we have a way to win the game. Put 3 here, 3 here, then 100 from the Giant Bomb. 3 on a Cincino. I don't know. We can just go for it and see what happens. Put 3 on a Cincino. It says they can't attack next turn, but then I assume they're just gonna pass and then knock us out on the next turn, or they'll have a switch, or they play Tate and Liza. Maybe they play multiple. They're making do, so that means they're digging for something. There's the Pokédoll. Just retreat to Pokédoll and pass. Yeah, this one's gonna be an L for us in the end. I probably should have got Mew out sooner. It would have helped out a little bit. Oh, they get the reset here with the Pokédoll. There's the Thunderbolt, and our opponent does take the dub. Super fun match. 2 interesting decks. Their deck was something else, that's for sure. And that's gonna do it for this video on the updated Cinderace build. If you guys did like it, be sure to give the video a like. If you enjoyed the content, be sure to subscribe. Have a good day. Thanks for watching, and peace.